In today's class, we are going to discuss one of the important techniques in file handling is command line argument. Let's discuss what is command line argument. Remember, if any argument you passed at a command prompt to a program is known as your command line argument. What do we mean by command? Remember, any operating system having the symbol or the notation that represent that operating system environment is known as your command prompt. Just like in Windows, the operating system DOS is loaded and the DOS command prompt is C:\\/ greater than D drive, E drive, etc. In the similar way, in Unix operating system or in Ubuntu, the command prompt is hash or dollar. Like this, if you write the program and at the runtime, if you want to pass some argument to the program at the command prompt, that is known as your command line argument. How the command line argument is handled in C due to the existence of a file handling or file handling through which we can operate on the command line argument, that we have to discuss here. Hence, the definition written, command line argument is the parameter supplied to a program when it is invoked or the run. Command line argument is an important concept in C. It is mostly used when you need to control your program from outside. Command line argument are passed to the main function because, as we know, we are always writing return type main function and within the parenthesis nothing is written, but at the time of command line argument we take two parameter. One is argc and one is argv. Argc count number of argument you are passing. As number of argument you are passing, hence the data type is integer, and argv counts or contain what are the arguments, argument 1, argument 2, argument 3. Why the subscript value is empty? The answer is number of argument can carry. Why the character is given? Suppose I passed hello hi. Hello is the argument 0 and 1 is the argument 2. Means if I pass hello Katak, argument 0 is a hello and argument 2 is a Katak. Why it is pointer type? Many number of argument can be stored. Why it is a character type? Because whatever the argument you pass, that is character type. Means the number of argument is held by argc and the argv count or argv contain what are the argument. Argc count number of argument, argv holds the argument you pass. Hence, argc count the number of argument, argv contain the pointer array which holds the pointer type of the character which you pass to the command line argument by main function. We are taking an example, main function int argc character pointer argv subscripted. Inti as a general variable is taken, and if we are giving a condition, if the argument number of argument you are passing is greater than equal to 2, the message will display argument supplied are. We have to display those arguments. How many times the loop will continue? Suppose we pass 3 argument, means 1, 2. 2 argument will be passed, that is 1 and 2. If we pass 4 argument, means from 1, 3 argument will display. Why not 4? The answer is the file name is itself is one of the argument. Inside the file name, whatever the other argument you are supplied, that has to be count. Suppose I write file name is x and the argument is hello, means hello is the first argument and itself argument is the file name. Suppose I write file name is x and argument is written hello hi, means 2 argument we are passing. That 2 argument we want to display. I's value is 1, 1 is less than 2, yes. So argv I means first argument will display. Again I incremented by 1, 1 is less than 2, yes. The second argument will display. When it reaches at 2, 2 is less than 2, false, it comes out of the for. Means whatever the argument you are passing, that value will be displayed accordingly. If inadequate argument is passed, means no argument is passed, it will display the argument list is empty. Means what happens when you are writing only file name and nothing you have to write, then it will display argument list is empty. If with the file name one of the argument is written, it will display what argument you are passed, that much time the loop will continue. How command line argument works? We have to run it by the suitable example. Before running it, we have to remember argv 0, the argv 0 holds the Name of the program ARGB1 contains the first argument till ARGB2 contain the second argument. Like this, number of argument at ARGBN can be given, and if no argument is supplied, the argument will be 1. Why? Because file name is itself the first argument. We have to run it. Moves to your desired editor where your program is written. See, the same program I am written here. What is the process of running the command line argument? As usual, you save the file, then you compile the file, and one thing you have to do at run or the compile, there is a option is make. When we are making make option enter, see, one of the file is created tcdef.exe and that will be stored in a source, because this file will be needed, because when the source code is compiled, many file is created, and one of the file is created is exe file, that is executable file, and that executable file is need for the command line argument. If you don't use this execute file, there will be the problem of running the exe file, running the command line argument. And our exe file for this program is tcdef.exe, which is stored in the source directory. Like all the program are stored in the bin directory, our executable file is stored in the source directory. By moving to the source directory, we can use this program tcdef.exe. If you don't use tcdef.exe, then the command line argument will not work, because at the time of a make option you choose, again I am repeating, in compile menu there is a make. Which file name it will display? Here it is displaying tcdef.exe. That file you have to use which is present under source directory. Where the source directory is present? Within the turbo C directory. How you have to use it? Now moves to the DOS shell. Then move one step back, cd double dot. You give it cd source. It is the command in command prompt in DOS. And here tcdef file is present. We write tcdef. Only we write this one, then what will display? Argument is list is empty, because we are not passing any argument. Means if you are writing hello, then one argument you passed, hello is displayed. If you passed hello Katak, then it will display two argument you are passed. If you pass hello Katak 2024, it will display those three arguments. In this way, in the command prompt, we pass the argument to the program, that is known as your command line argument. If you want to quit from here, you press exit and you quit from here. In this way, we completed running the command line argument and how the command line argument works. And command line argument to properly work, you have to compile it, run it, and make the exe file. Moving to the source directory, you run that program by using that exe file followed by number of argument to be passed. As we pass the argument outside in a command prompt to the program, and hence it is known as your command line argument. I think you understand the command line argument. I think this session is essential to you. Most of the things in command line argument and the file handling feature we have completed, and in the next classes few other concepts of file handling will be discussed, with some of the important problem in file handling we will be solving, and some of the program we are giving to you for your betterment. And after completion of the file handling and its program, the last chapter of the C will be discussed, that is preprocessor directive. And after completion of the preprocessor directive chapter, we will be solving few different questions which appear in semester and interview questions. And after the completion of the C curriculum, C subject, we will be starting a new topic, either C++, Java, Python. These are the forthcoming topics. Let C2 be complete. And if you like this video, kindly like the video. If you do not subscribe, kindly subscribe it. If you are having any doubt, please make the comment. I think this session is essential to you. Thank you. See you in the next class.